Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're regular here, you know I review many photographic, audio and video related products. Now today we're taking a look at a lens for the Sony E mount APS-C camera bodies, which is the crop sensor bodies. And the lens we're looking at is the Samyang AF 12mm f2 lens. So it's actually quite a wide aperture really for a nice compact, very lightweight, wide angle lens, and that's why I bought it. It was incredible value for money. It is a nice lightweight, it's 213 grams, so there's no weight to this lens whatsoever. And also it's an f2 aperture, so it's great in low light if you're doing interiors. Particularly I like to go out photographing inside churches, cathedrals and that kind of thing, so it's lovely that it's got an f2 aperture, so it's nice and wide. Lovely image quality. I'm going to go through some of the images on my computer here so you can see what they're like. They're only sample images. They will be up on my Flickr site, so you can take a look at them up on Flickr. I mean, it'd be much better than seeing them on the YouTube channel. I'm only going to flick through them, so take a look at them on Flickr. But you can see here, really nice compact lens. It has got a fixed lens hood. You can't take the lens hood off. I thought it was a bit odd really, but you can't take it off. But there you go. It seems to be fixed, unless I'm doing something wrong, I don't know. But that's a fixed lens hood on it. Now I tend to use autofocus all the time. I've not used a manual focus on this lens, so I can't really say how good the manual focus is. But I can say the autofocus is fast and it's sharp. I've been using it on my Sony A6700 and it's picked up the autofocus all the time. It's very accurate, very fast, and you know, exactly what I wanted. I've used it in the garden, I've used it out in the street, and being that it's a 12mm, that's about 18mm in full frame terms. So it is an ultra wide angle lens, and that's great for street photography, great for architecture, as I say, inside cathedrals and churches. And it looks really nice. It's a really nicely made lens. So it has got a metal mount on the back there, but there is no weather sealing on this mount, so just be careful when you go out and about with it. But you wouldn't expect that with a lens at this price. The autofocus is great with this lens. I weren't quite so sure how good the autofocus would be. I've been using the Sony 11mm lens, and I find the autofocus on this lens is equally as fast and equally as good as the Sony lens. And I say the Sony lens in 11mm, this is 12mm, so a slight difference there, but not much. But at 213 grams, there's no weight to this lens, and that's what I like about it. Look how compact that is. It is a shame you can't take the lens hood off, but nice compact body here. Now the lens does come with a little pouch when you buy it. Again, I don't use the pouch, but it does come with this nice little padded pouch. If you do want to keep your lenses in pouches for safety sakes, you can do that, but I tend not to use the pouch, so I just leave that in its box. Yeah, it's an APS-C lens, so designed for the likes of the A6000, 6400, 6300, and I've got it on my A6700. Great video lens as well, actually, because it is 12mm, again 18mm in full frame terms. Great as a vlogging lens. So take a look at this clip here and you'll see what I mean. I've got the Samyang AF 12mm lens fitted to my Sony A6700, and I've got my A6700 on my Xeon Crane M3. I've done that simply because I haven't got a very steady hand, so having it on the gimbal makes a lot more sense. Now, I haven't got any steady shot turned on. I don't need it with the gimbal, so this is as wide as you would see it if you didn't use active steady shot. Obviously, if you did use active steady shot, it would pop it in just that little bit tighter, so you have to take that into consideration. But even with active steady shot on, if you're not using the gimbal, it's still going to be nice and wide. I haven't got to hold the camera out this far. I can hold it in a bit tighter, which is great for my arthritis and my hand. And you see, it shows a lovely surroundings. It's a really nice lens for vlogging. So yeah, I like this. Obviously it's designed for crop sensor bodies, which is great because I've got it on the A6700, which is a crop sensor body, not a full frame lens. So, and it's nice and light, so it's great for gimbals because of its lightweight. So yeah, the Samyang AF f2.8 12mm lens, brilliant vlogging lens. So you can see from that clip, It's a great vlogging lens and a great video lens in general. And again, the autofocus is absolutely wonderful. I've had no problems with the autofocus in video and in stills with this particular lens. Now, the images are really, really sharp. As I say, I've been using them on my A6700. Colours are great. Contrast is great. Now, with a wide angle lens, you're not going to get bokeh, or you're not going to get much bokeh unless you're really, really close to the subject. Then you will be able to throw the background out of focus, particularly because it is an f2 lens. But yeah, nice, beautiful, nice, sharp images. Corner to corner, clarity is really good. Center sharpness is beautiful with this lens. I have no problem with that at all. You can print these images, no problem whatsoever. As I said, take a look at these images on Flickr rather than me studying them here. But if we look at some of these ones here, again, it's picking out the colours. Now, this is a really dreary day, but reds are still vibrant. Sharpness is good across the whole range. And it is very much a great point and shoot lens. That's the Samyang AF 12mm f2 lens for the Sony E mount system. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you found this video useful. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so, and hit the like button if you like the content of this video. That would be really, really helpful. Thanks very much. Cheers for now. Bye.